for Thavnair bound. I have Kral's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavnair before, I can travel by Aetheryte. But what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kral was of the same mind, and has already secured the aid of a good folk at the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, thou sayest. I'm afraid so, my friend. Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moenbrida. Moenbrida was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them yet? I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have rebelled unto me the words I should speak, and thus I have kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face what hath long been overdue. If it is settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. Kite? If we party up, it'll keep us in the same instance, or at least try to. We should do that after this. Oh okay. Now, this is a rather lot of stunned faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge. We're the associates of Kral, the students of Baldacian. We seek passage to Thavnair and understand you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects! Welcome! Well, that doesn't sound good. Test subjects. Oh, you hadn't heard? Well, then allow me to explain. So, in order to travel through an aetheryte, you ordinarily need to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of aether hurtling through the live stream. An inconvenient but incontrovertible limitation of aetheryte teleportation. But what if I were to tell you that there's a way to travel to an aetheryte without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. For long years we've labored to make such travel possible, that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it. We created a new kind of aetheryte that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. Well, my language may have been misleading. The user need not attune to these aetherites, but the aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. But it just so happens that our first test pair of aetherites, one has been installed here in Sharlayan, and the other in Yetlimad, the port town in Thavnair. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Radz-at-Han, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of other alchemists. So to sum it up, we're to test these aetherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel aether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. A veritable dream come true, and far be it from me to worry about such things. But do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission is required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the livestream, in the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mr. Kyle surely knows how to pick 'em. Maybe we should have brought your Stola.
Yeah.
If I might change the subject, Master Wilf's son and Mistress Bloida are not present today. Oh, didn't you hear? They recently resigned their posts. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please heed your preparations and head outside to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Thank you.
Right, we're all set. Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
You are? Oh, I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please. Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Yay!
Oh, and one last thing.
What do you mean, one last thing?
You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Are you supposed to mention something like that before we go through?
Rip. So did they make a vomiting animation?
What'd you say?
So did they make a vomiting animation?
Probably not. Probably just like the faint staggering animation. I don't know. We'll see when we get there.
We mapped.
Wow, that's the most map animation I've ever seen in the, out of all these. Just straight teleport.
Thavnair, home to city-state Radz-at-Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have? What chance? Against such an insidious foe.
Ilsavard. Thavnair.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
Quick, let's attune to the main aetheryte so we don't have to go travel that way again.
Let me bring you something to drink.
Yeah.
That should help settle your bellies.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Oh no.
Oh god.
We can't have a repeat of Alfie note again. You managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, will you be able to reach Estinian in time? Well, first let's get
Question
that
is,
aetheryte.
where is he? Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh! Well, that was completely unexpected.
Now there's a cute touch.
Oh! What'd you say?
That's a cute touch, though.
Yeah. You there. I need 3 drinks. Something that helps with aether sickness. But, by the menus, yes, a traveler. I mean, greetings! Greetings and welcome! You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special Amralasi, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, is famed for calming unruly bellies. By lay of a warm welcome to Thavnair, I'm pleased to offer it to you for the low price of 19,800 gil. Not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles, a bargain amongst bargains. The price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much as Estinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out will be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Estinian and, using gestures, deny that the deal is fair.
He just
19,000.
walked through me.
Hmm?
He just walked through me.
Oh, how dare he. Ooh, you're playing Pictomancer.
Yep.
Hope you got good practice with it first.
Nope.
I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? That's an elephant person? Looks like it, yeah. Wait. I shouldn't buy the lassie. This merchant is swindling me. Ah! Sincerest apologies, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for 3 bottles of lassie. My confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well then, your coin. Here, a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. I'll be back after I've explored the town. Wait, Sinian, no! Oh. Ah! Pain. There's someone with the mountain zoo. Special Amra Lassi. Made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, this Amra-field Lassi is boasted to settle unruly stomachs. Praise be to the 12. My stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee, Anastinian, and to the fine fruits of this land. You were in time. Excellent. You've spared us Tataru's wrath. Sweet. Sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Right. I'm ready to get on with it. That lassie truly worked wonders. Back on your feet, I see. It was worth the almost 2,000 gil. That... thy hair. I bound it. It was the most I could do against this heat short of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cold for it? A local vendor. Man said it's a Thavnairian weave, tough and not easily unraveled. How much did you pay for it? And how much did it cost? 9,400 gil. Oh no, a steal I was told. Just nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alphino could hold a candle to you. I expect the Azure Dragoon to put up more of a fight. On that subject, I shall refrain from making comment, yet I cannot help but observe that the merchants seem overzealous in their pursuit of profit. Claiming Thavnair as its dominion, the nation of Radz-at-Han hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. In the beginning, there was the Arkasodara, a Matanga tribe indigenous to this island. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling, a culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hunnish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over, a development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Radz-at-Han, yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay, it must needs be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which I see any evidence, given that merchants at Gateway Town are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so. That opportunistic pricing is rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or perhaps that people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, it will be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, aye. We've not to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Krau's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yedlimand? Excellent. We didn't get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. Might as well drink one now.
get that XP bonus.
Sure. Right, let us split up and make inquiries in town. Green, the pier is yours. Once we have learned what we can regroup by the Aetherite. Or putting the other side, me aside of it, maybe. This crate is laden with fruits, but they are on the verge of spoiling, as if they have been left too long. Well now, if it isn't a traveller. You're a rare sight in these unsettled times. People have been giving us a wide berth ever since that accursed tower suddenly appeared on Thavnair. As if it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things will be fine after a fashion, but no, it had to spawn fell fiends as well. Starve our lives thanks to that radiant host. Our business is as good as dead. What will become of us only the gods know. What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit, though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business had never been this terrible. I suppose things could be even worse. Could have a consortium to keep afloat, like Kalzal. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my little operation, I come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kalzal a visit. He'd be glad for tidings from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sails, Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off the nearby isles, with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. Compared to other ports you have visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. The Dalmascans aren't coming. We already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans are changed and that's that. Look, you must have known that this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself and the province is on chaos. And there's a tower sitting on a doorstep spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. Ah, this will be an enormous loss. Alright. Forget the Dalmascans. Surely some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hannish favorites. Our consortium work closely with merchants and artisans and supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things, Kalzal. I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been cancelled or indefinitely postponed. And you are? Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're a merchant. Merchant. No, but artisan at best. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me? My name is Matsya, and I'm here to see Kalzal. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Yes. Can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Kalzal too, did you? I am Matsya, a fisherman of Akiali, a nearby village. I sell my cash to Kalzal, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard that the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free, anyway. He's a hard-working man, and I dare not disturb him. If I may ask, what is it that you do?
Run around and run errands and kill things.
An adventurer, you say, and you travel the world helping people. Then, that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? You see, I brought some fresh fish with me, the portion I couldn't preserve, and want to sell them. The problem is I'm terrible with people. I've only ever dealt with Kalzal. I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? If you're willing, please let me know, and we can begin at once.
I've been a fisherman, but a fishmonger?
We better call Rob.
You'll do it then. Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Right, please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yedlimad. I will observe you and learn.
Matsuya is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Matsuya behind by entering a different blah 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 blah. We already had this.
Yes? Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Greetings, you too. Suppose I'm well enough, given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when the tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. Had to come back, and deal with my life such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell.
No place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh?
Oh, trust me, I don't.
Make sure to keep well clear of the tower. When more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host's instructions.
I'll deal with it soon as we can get back so we can get back to our normal lives. The days when you could earn as much as you gave and tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work.
Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today?
Fresh fish, you say? Ah, you're a fishmonger. When you bait me like that, how can I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is shallows cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt.
Now I want some fish. You can see me making a sale. Victory. We got information and sold fish. A hawker, are you? You sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some raw amra. Let's say it doesn't. They don't need to be export quality. What do you need so many amra for? Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late I go through it that much in no time at all. I am a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, the whales are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas. Not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down. I find myself feeling constantly hungry. I know how you feel. Thank Thank you. Pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. Took my mind off my troubles for a moment.
Conversation ended without a sale. Unfortunate.
I got baited the same way.
Well, never mind. If nothing else, you left there with a positive impression. Let's move on to the north side of town, shall we?
What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy.
Oh, gods. My stomach. Ugh.
Ate this sickness? No. Nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. You should take it easier, eat more slowly, and savor your food. Well, that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Like it's not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better. So I'm working as hard as I can while I still can. Better to be prepared. How do you intend to prepare? You're stockpiling supplies. For that I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, what have you. How about some fish for your supplies? They're fresh caught. Aye, well, fish wouldn't be bad. I don't want to go through the hassle of preserving them myself. I'd rather buy stuff that's ready to store. I'm afraid I have to pass on your fish. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be getting back to work. Dang. I should have asked Matzia instead.
Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was truly an eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. You managed to sell to one of the 3 people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Though you did fail too, but there are lessons to be learned in both success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler.
I think I'll just stick with crafting instead of selling.
Still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Kalzal soon. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who should it be but Matzia? Kalzal, have you finished your business at the guild?
So you were there too. Forgive me. Try as I might, I can't find any buyers. No ships coming in and hardly any going out. There simply aren't any options. At this rate.
So, you can't buy my fish anymore?
I'm sorry, Matzia. I truly am. But for now, you must peddle your own goods.
But by myself, I can't.
I want to help you. I do. But as it stands, I can barely help myself. I poured my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness.
Kalzal. Well, not to worry. Using what I learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage. Somehow. Well, I'd best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road.
I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust. Knows that the tower is affecting many locals' livelihoods. To think that it would be to such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. As before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth a lunar primal. Business as usual for the Telophoroi. That Matsya fellow you were helping, he is an Arkasodara, is he not? Apparently, it is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? If summoning is his perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasodara would be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestor which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We better go after him. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall. The same direction as Kryle's acquaintance, incidentally. It is settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. You do not see Matsya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. You do not see Matsya from here either.
No, leave me alone. Somebody help!
Matsya voice, and it came from the north.
Huh? Where did they go? Why are you here?
I see you found him in time.
You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest. Think about what to do, well, about everything. And then those men came.
Kidnappers. Heard that the Arkasodaro are being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city.
We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean all we have.
I see. That's your decision to make, but you should also take care not to travel alone. A question, if I may. 'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings?
Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot. House of Divinities in the old tongue it means. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death.
To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and a full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize that tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature?
You come all this way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish? But to answer your question, yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I am a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good, gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge. And fish.
What sayest thou? Shall we pay visit to Akiali?
Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it.
I think the Archazadar are going to be the gathering beast tribe for this expansion.
Seems like it.
Yep, well, with the fishing.
So, 'tis a simulacra of the Thavnairian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we'll be able to save them. Though indeed, saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not. Aye, as you said, we do well to study the religious traditions. To Akyali.
Welcome to Akyali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here save that, but please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasveda. They're free at the moment as it happens. You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I am happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is from whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manusya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. Interested in learning about our gods, you say? Ha! That's what I like to hear. Pick up your ears and then listen. In ancient times, the Manusya and the Murga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manusya, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up of those of their foes. Likewise, the Manusya coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Manusya have worn animal faces, and Murga the limbs of men. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. While you were off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts 3 of our most revered deities.
By all means, we should like to see it.
They are the Manusya. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Sindruva, goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To the right is a middle sister, Sandruva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. And on the left is Mindruva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts and so is beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune.
In like fashion to the Manusya, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life. And what of the Murga, if I may ask?
The Murga hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaja's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasodara. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too. It's said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of Radz-at-Han, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as a guardian deity of the satrap. Legends holds that if the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to bear. I'm confident that the information you're giving us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Right, I believe it's time we sought out Krau's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Krau's note, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Did you say you're going to see Nidhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. Did I say she's beautiful? Oh, I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes. When you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Oh dear.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow. People of the Great Work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Ah, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Oh no.
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Oh no.
Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Repistinian.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your Mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.